Okay, we're out here in the garden today. I'm going to review for you the Rogue garden hose. I found this company through a site called Cool Tools, www.kk.org, and he's got a side site called Cool Tools, and he reviews all kinds of different garden tools and hand tools and things like that. And he actually had a reviewer come on and do the Rogue hoe, and it kind of interests me because he talked about the hoe being heavy and well made, and I have a lot of trouble with garden hose being well, basically torn up. The Chinese versions and the stamped steel with the welds, they don't last very long for me. The things that are interesting about this hoe, as you can see, is the stem, which is usually welded onto a flat blade, is actually part of the blade itself. The blade is not a normal blade. It's not a stamped piece of steel. These are agricultural discs. And I don't know if you've ever seen a disc or not, but it's the thing that a tractor tows behind it to break up the clods of dirt after the plow's gone over the field. And likewise, being that it's very heavy, you can see the sharpened edge on it. I probably couldn't cut myself very easily on this, but it's fairly sharp. If I needed to chop a log or something, it would probably chop it pretty well for me. In fact, I'm going to show you a little demonstration of that. The sides are actually sharp. And I kind of bought the smaller model, but this comes in so many different models for different sizes and different configurations, and they even have a rake. But very solidly made. I don't know if you can see just the thickness of the metal itself. I mean, you're talking a 1/4 inch thick metal that's going to be very durable. It's not going to come apart very easily, and it's not going to break. So, perfect garden tool for me. Ash handle. Very solid, very strong, thick. Not these things you see at Walmart that are an inch in diameter. I mean, this thing's like 2 inches in diameter. It's got a good reach on it. So great tool. Haven't used it yet, but I'm getting ready to go out and use it right now in the garden, and just want to review it. I think I'm gonna be very happy with it. And Rogue hose. All right. You wouldn't do that with a normal hoe. So this is what's left of last year's hoe. This isn't the Rogue hoe you just saw me using. This is last year's garden hoe, and it's difficult to see, but the metal basically here at the weld, when you weld metal, it tends to make the weld directly at the weld stronger, but the metal around it, it tends to take on heat and become brittle. So the blade itself, I probably chunked it away a long time ago because I was frustrated and angry because it's broke in the middle of a garden hoeing job. But you can see the difference. Keep this around just basically as like a kind of a hoe pick kind of thing, but it's basically ruined. Whereas the Rogue hoe, instead of having this stem that's welded on, is one solid stem, and it's not just this little piece of metal here. This has been another horticultural engineer review. The Rogue garden hoe, as you can see, dirty and well abused, but still right on chucking, and probably last me for another 5 or 10 years, hopefully. Thanks for watching.